guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my 35th floss tube. The date I think is October 9th, Friday, thereabouts. This week's been a bit manic, a bit crazy, and it's gone extremely fast. It's been a bit emotional the last few days and a lot of comforting, and so Ellie hasn't done much stitching because she's been the emotional one, so I'll show you hers first just because I've got way more than she has to show. So where did I put your thing? The only thing she's really worked on this week is, nope, that way, her Owl Forest embroidery, Emerald City. She's been working this corner. It's still in her stand, so we've been having a bit of a, I'm not going to undo it, take it out or whatever. She hasn't done too much. Like I said, things have been a bit weird around here the last few days. So I know she's done some of this yellow wall. I can't remember if she started that last week. I don't think so. Had you? You were finishing the tornado. So she's done this and she started this little doggy down here. How cute. Toto, that's it. But yeah, I've let her off. Things have been a little bit weird. I had a proud mommy moment though. My second one, Tyler, he's nearly 15. And he's been emotional or whatever for the last couple of days. And he went to Asda with his dad yesterday, all masked up and whatever. And he came back and he brought a lovely little... It's a cuddly, but it's covered in sequins, you know, when you can swipe one way and brush it back the other. He brought her one of those just to cheer her up. Look. And she sits there all day, and that's all she does. But he brought that for her. So proud. She even gave him a hug. That shocked me. They don't do hugs, my kids. But anyway, that's it for Ellie's. So I'll move straight on to mine. The first one, I do have 1, 2, 3. 3 new starts. One of those is already a finish, but we'll get to that shortly. The first thing I have to show you is my Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler. This is October's. All of that is quite a big one for this month actually. I've started it, but I haven't done much, so don't expect too much. Find my bag. I just had no motivation. I wanted to do it, but when I got it out, I just didn't have the thing. But I started it, and every stitch counts, doesn't it? I've just pulled my fabric. So all of this here, that's the start of October's. And it goes quite up here. Yeah, because the top's about up here somewhere and it covers all of that. But I'll get it back out again later. I also said I was going to touch my Once Upon a Fairy Tale. That never happened. So maybe this week. Like I said, things have been a little crazy and a little emotional, so I'm not going to go into details, but it's taken up a fair portion of my time. But anyway, let's move on. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. This one, I need to find it first, that would help. Although this is my project, no, shouldn't have done that. Ellie actually picked it up for, yes, not for me, but she wanted to pick it up yesterday and do a few. So she picked up this one, which is the Quick Stitch Pale Rose. And I know the only reason she wanted to work on it is because it's all 10th stitch, so it's faster. She's smiling at me, so I know I'm correct. I don't think she could really she didn't have the mental capability yesterday to just do anything else. So excuse the background of the fabric. This is where I unpicked all the black from when I used it for Riley's project and changed my mind. So she's just done a couple of rows here for me. And then I found someone else had done this on a Q-snap. It works on Q-snaps. It's ace. I like it. But I forget who it was. Anyway, I should have said, shouldn't I? The linen and threads one is stitched on 20 count, 2/1. Yes, this is 22 count, 2/1, 10th stitch. I think she put something like 50 odd stitches in it. But every stitch counts, doesn't it? It's progress. So, down to then my 3 new starts. I won't show you the one that's finished yet. Firstly, this one is one that Ellie bought from AliExpress. This is the one she's got because it's marked. When she got it out, I don't think she liked the idea of working on a piece of fabric quite that narrow and small. So I said, is that going to be something I have to stitch? She said, maybe. So I said, well, do you want me to start it? She said, yeah, okay then. So I did. And this is all I've done so far. It's just a little border. But this, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this fabric, but it's not fabric. It's like, it's plastic almost, but flexible. So it's easier to work with because I once did a bookmark many years ago. I have no idea where it's gone now. But I did a bookmark years ago and it was just on like a band of Ada and it was flopping everywhere and it was hard to work with. But this, I quite like. It's 18 count, I think, and you get a second piece that goes over the back when you've stitched it. So that's that one. One thing I forgot to tell you, if you haven't watched my whip and chat on Wednesday, that's okay, don't worry about it. I have recently, like the weekend, joined Instagram and Facebook. Facebook mainly because I want to take part in like the cross stitch challenge groups. And I think that'll inspire Ellie as well to pull out her cross stitches and work on some. Links to both anyway, I will leave in the description box. Feel free if you want to follow. If you don't, that's fine. But since joining the Facebook groups, I've been told by Paula a while ago about a group on Facebook called Snapdragon Stitches, and it was only a sale on Facebook. So as soon as I joined Facebook, I joined the group. And this is what the sale is. Lots of boxes with lots of butterflies. And it's, again, Snapdragon Stitches. So I had most of the colours. So my other new start was that one. No, I haven't finished it. I'm good, but I'm not that good. So this is where I've got to. I haven't finished this one. I've got the colours, I just haven't finished it. I only have so many hours in the day. I try. Anyway, this is on 28 count even weave, I think. Don't quote me on it. But I'm working 2/1. No, 2/2. And it's looking good so far. Get the light on it a bit. So yeah, that's another new start to add to my many. And that's the sale, like I said, we've got Snapdragon Stitches. My last one. This was a new start and a finish in the same week, just because I came across it by accident. I was kind of flicking through Google, as I do all the time, because Ellie keeps telling me, stop looking for cross stitches, Mum, you don't need any more. Yeah, I do. So I came across it by accident and it was a freebie. And being as my brother and my sister-in-law recently got married at the end of September, I kind of wanted to do something for them, you know, but I wasn't sure what. But when I found this, I knew that was it. I haven't got the picture with me, but there we go. Mr. and Mrs. and the date they got married. This is, I think, 26 or 27 count. I can't honestly remember. You know, it's just, I bought it and it's just sat there for a while. But I've done it no I haven't. 3/2 because it was going to be sort of slightly smaller than a 14. So I did 3/2 just to kind of bulk the stitches up a bit. And this was meant to be black. They've got it charted in black. My camera keeps changing the lightness. I do apologise. Let's go that way. I'm hoping you can see that's purple. It was meant to be a black, but I decided I didn't want to do black. I've done enough black to last me a lifetime already this year. So I wanted something a bit different. Now, the colours, I haven't got a clue what colours they are because I had an old bag of threads from when I stitched Ellie's. That's like, how old is she? 11. I finished it when she was 9, so 2 years ago, if not more maybe. So I just pulled them out. They've got no number on them or anything, but I quite liked them. The red's quite bright. And I'm hoping that you guys can say that says Mr. and Mrs. I absolutely love it. Now, the question is what to do with it, because I've had the thought either frame it and leave it as it is and just put it in a really, really, really nice frame, or the other thought was a cushion, maybe with a frill, like a decorative kind of cushion. I could get some fabric. Wow, that shows the colour well when the light changes. I could get some cheap fabric for the back. Maybe border this on the front, if you know what I mean. And then sew a frill all the way around and just have it like a decorative cushion. I know she'd like that. So what do you guys think? Frame or cushion? Because I don't know. I mean, I finished it, yesterday? I still haven't decided, so. That was my finish anyway. Ellie, the other day, she had a bit of a, I don't really want to work on the cross stitches I've got. She went through my stash and found some really small pieces of fabric. I think they're Ada. They're like 22 count, but they're only like something you'd stitch a Christmas card on and stick it inside a card. So she says, well, you're not having them now, they're mine. Okay. She says, I don't know what to do though, so I'm going to go on Google. So she did and looked for some free little images. That is what she came up with. The poop emoji. But she didn't like that it was so small because I gave her options on how to work it, either 2/2 or 1/1. She opted for 2/2 and I said, that might be a bit bulky, but I let her do it so that she kind of learn for herself. She'll make the mistake and she'll learn for herself, and she did, and that's why that one then came about a bit lower down. She did 2/2. Yeah. And she was just in love with it. We did have a bit of a giggle. She did mess up around the eyes, but she made it work. So fair play to her for making it work, even though she messed up. But we were laughing for ages. You couldn't pick anything else. She said, no, I like that. She should have done it rainbow colours and made it unicorn poop. But that's it. I haven't done anything else this week. It has been crazy, crazy, crazy. But it is what it is, isn't it? I've got progress. I mean, the butterflies, considering it has been a crazy week, the butterflies, you know, have come along nicely, and my finish is just shocking. So it hasn't all been a waste of time this week, and just, you know, just dealing with Ellie. Before I go, I'll remind you, my Instagram and my Facebook, because my Facebook is the same name as my channel. But I set up the Instagram first. I didn't really think about it. My Instagram name, because Ellie stitches a lot with me and she has progress and stuff that obviously I share on the channel, I didn't want to make the Instagram page just mine. So my Instagram name is Tracy_Ellie2020. So then it's like, it's kind of a joint thing. But I didn't do it with Facebook. I'm not sure why. I used my channel name. But oh well. They're going to be in the description box anyway, so if you want to go and take a look, we are going to start. I have posted 2 photos I think so far, but we are going to start posting photos daily, because we kind of do things daily usually. Apart from this week, it's been whatever. So yeah, they're down there. Go and check them out. I forgot to say at the beginning, welcome to everyone who's recently subscribed, because I know I've noticed my numbers have jumped a bit in the past week. So thank you to you guys. Hopefully you like what we have to share and you stick around. And obviously welcome back to all my old subscribers who come back every week and watch our progress. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I hope it's a good one, safe one, and you get lots done. I'm planning on it. Whether it goes that way remains to be seen. But take care, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you next week, either Wednesday for the whip and chat, and if you don't do those, I'll see you for the regular flash tube on Friday. Take care. Bye, guys.